Okay. It's
Someone had
always
the
good
bird.
to know. Well, it is starting on YouTube now, so
Yeah, you must be outside, Mr. JG.
Yes.
I hear birds singing.
Nice bird.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice day for a little walk. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
get a little exercise in.
It started raining heavy here where I am.
Oh yeah, it's been doing that all day here too. So
Okay.
but it finally stopped. So
Mm.
Yeah, tell them to send it that way. It's fine. I just sent Lady CS. She was the first one. I just sent her a message letting her know we ready when she is. So hopefully she'll be logging on soon. She did say she is signing on now. So we got 30 minutes tonight. Then you got another one right after this.
okay, that's fine. I'm ready. So how has you all's Saturday been so far?
Mine
um,
has been pretty great. I had so many errands to run. I for the first time ever, I guess I was able to do my emissions check for my car by the self-service kiosk. So that was cool. It passed easily. So um I had to go to the store and I'm just back home now outside of the rain. It's gonna be a nice Saturday evening for me.
Hmm.
yeah, same. I didn't do too much today. Just getting everything ready to close out this dating contest.
Right.
and for me it was lovely. Just we had a bad storm yesterday. I'm in Ohio. So it's a couple trees that are down in my backyard.
Yeah,
But
here she is now.
other than
Uh,
that, it's a nice Saturday.
That's
yeah.
good.
Lady CS, are you there?
I'm here. Good
All
evening.
right. And
Hi.
you have Mr. JG on the phone. Y'all want to say hi to one another?
Hello.
Hello, Queen.
All right. We'll jump right into the questions. I'll go ahead and begin with Lady CS. Lady CS, how long would you wait? How long would you date before you are ready for marriage?
I think it believes in the relationship at least a year to get to know somebody. Definitely at least a year. They get comfortable and within their self and you. So I would say at least a year.
All right. And do you like PDA?
Do I like what?
PDA, public display of affection.
Yes, I'm sorry.
All right. And how would you describe your personality?
I would say fun, adventurous, down to earth, um, positive.
All right. And that's all the questions that I have. I'll turn it over to my co-host.
I'll jump right in. So, what is your spiritual belief, or what are your spiritual beliefs if you have, multiple?
I'm Christian. I believe it's about your relationship with God. So I would say I'm a spiritual person, but I'm also close with my pastor. Um, she's someone I look up to, definitely. Um, but again, it's about your relationship with God. But I,
Definitely.
hmm
Absolutely. And how old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have one boy that's 12.
Okay. Are you a giving person? Would you say that?
Definitely.
Okay. And what goals are you achieving or have you achieved right now that you like to share?
Like as far as like my occupation and things like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I have a podcast to empower women. Like I said, I'm a giving person. I'm passionate with people in general. I have a lot of successful friends, and I like to help them. I'm basically like the go-to person. I want everybody to succeed. But besides that, I also help people with like identity theft, which is high right now, and legal services. And then I work a 9 to 5 as well.
Awesome. And can you just give us the name of your podcast? Just because.
Uncommon Women. So it's me and another co-host. We're not like everybody else in the world, but we call ourselves Uncommon Women because we are celibate and we're confident in what we do.
Okay. So I guess a man asking you for intimacy, not intimacy in the way of, sexual activity, is a deal breaker at this point.
Definitely a deal breaker.
Okay. So so some of the ways that you keep your celibacy or maintain, or you don't get too passionate, some of the ways you do that are by not being so intimate in closed corners and
Correct.
going out. Okay.
Public
Right.
places,
Mhm.
don't let anything to actually uh, my flesh is weak, so I wouldn't put myself in a situation to want to do anything sexual.
Okay. Okay. And why do you think you're stylistic? Would you say you're stylistic? And if so, why do you think that? Your fashion sense, I guess.
My fashion sense,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, I typically don't go by like name brand things. I go more off of like the quality and what it looks like. Um, but I would say I'm stylistic, I guess.
Okay. And do you want more children?
I do. I do want more children. I have all boys in my family. I have 5 nephews, and I have a boy, and we have no girls in the family. So I would like another child. Um, I would like a girl, but I would also be happy if it's a healthy child as well.
Okay. And what absolutely makes you smile that a man can do for you?
Um, that must be my dog. Just a helping hand. I'm always the person that's providing or caring for someone. So just being a helping hand and supportive.
So you want that person to lean on. You want to be someone that you have someone to fall back on
Right.
because you're all back. Okay.
Right.
I got you. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing, Carlita.
Well, Lady CS, thank you for joining us this evening. I hope your evening is going well.
Yes.
Can you tell me, because there's so many changes of seasons, what is your favorite season?
I would say the fall, definitely.
Okay.
Um, it's not too cold, but it's still like a nice season to wear some summer stuff, but it's not too hot as well.
Okay. Now, because you like the fall, I like apple picking. I'm not sure if you're into that, or if Mr. JG is into that, would that be something that you would consider if you all were on a date? Go apple picking, strawberry picking, or have you done that before?
I haven't done that, but I'm open for new things. Like I like to do stuff outside. So if he likes the apple pick, I'm gonna try apple picking.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you like to exercise?
I do.
And your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple.
Purple. Okay. And do you like animals?
They're growing on me. My son.
Mm-hmm.
uh, I really didn't like animals until I got a dog, and now I like animals. So yeah, I do like animals. He's starting to grow on me.
Okay.
Mhm.
So would you relocate if you needed to?
Yes, I'm willing to relocate.
Okay. So if you found that special someone, you would relocate. All right. Well, that is it for me. Thank you. And
Thank
we'll
you.
go over to Mr. JG. And
Yeah, thank you, Lady Yes.
I can go
Thank
ahead
you.
if you want.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, Mr. JG, how are you today?
I am great. How are you, ladies?
I'm fine.
Good.
Good. Thank you.
So, could you tell me if you're on a date and the lady doesn't give you eye contact, how would that make you feel?
Well, number one, it would make me feel like she's distracted. So what I would do would be try to figure out what's wrong, what has happened with her day, to where it's got her distracted, and see if there's anything that I could do to help her.
Okay, I like that answer. Could you tell me why you're single? Why do you think you're single?
The reason why I think I'm single is because I refuse to settle. I know my worth and I know what I bring to the table. So why would I settle for anything less than what I'm bringing to the table?
Okay. So you're saying because you have a certain standard, you're just not going to accept anybody.
Right, right.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that like they have to be at the level that I am, but they gotta at least be bringing something to the table.
Okay. I can agree with that. And describe your personality.
Fun, loving, a little goofy, and definitely a jokester.
Now, if you had an option to rent or to purchase, which one, a home, what would you do? What would you
I
choose
would want
rather?
to own. I would want to own my own home. That way, our kids could have somewhere that they can call their own. Eventually,
Okay. And my last question, if you needed to relocate, would you relocate?
most definitely, most definitely.
Okay. Well, thank you. And I'll turn it over to either of my sisters up there.
All right, I'll jump right in. So, Mr. JG, your customer service representative throughout the week. Um,
Yes.
how else do you spend your time? What else do you do with your time?
Well, I'm also a youth pastor and also dean of my district, which takes up a lot of my time as well. Basically, being the dean of my district, anything that has to do with teaching or anything like that, it kind of falls on my plate to kind of get it set up. So I have a lot of my time spent with that as well. And when I'm not on the phone handling that, I'm normally out exercising, hanging out with friends, and just trying to unwind a little bit.
Okay. And how old are you?
I am 30,
Okay. Do you have children?
no kids,
Do you want children in marriage?
definitely.
Okay. How do you feel about celibacy?
Well, it's kind of funny because I have made a vow that I'm waiting until I get married now. I'm not saying that I haven't done it, but I have made a vow that I am going to wait until I find that one that I'm going to marry before I do anything else.
When did you make that vow
So
to
I'm
yourself? How do you keep it?
I made that vow about 4 years ago. And the way that I keep it is not getting myself into any kind of temptation. like not doing anything that I know that would trigger that kind of reaction out of me.
All right. So, how do you believe you could be supportive to a woman with her own entrepreneur endeavors, such as Lady CS? She has a podcast.
Well, I have a podcast as well, so I would support her in every way that I can. If she needed something, I would definitely be right there and support her with it. When she's having a bad day, I would be right there helping her cheer up. I would be looking up information that might could help her. I would be her biggest cheerleader.
Okay. Lady CS described needing just that someone that she can depend on because she is the dependable one to like everyone in her life. So, do you believe you could be that supportive and be that person that she herself can count on? Do you ever
Definitely.
know you can feel that way? Okay.
If she's definitely having a bad day, I'll be the one to be right there to be her shoulder to cry on. When the rest of the world beats her down, I'll be right there to help her up and just hold her and let her know it's gonna be okay.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
You're still muted.
Sorry about that. Mr. JG, how tall are you?
I am 6 foot.
All right. And do you believe in astrology?
Yes,
Horoscope?
definitely.
What is your sign?
I am a Libra.
Was that July?
Wait, I'm in October, so I know the
Okay.
astrology changed. I know the astrology changed, but I think I'm still a Libra. I think.
Okay. What is your opinion on divorce?
My opinion on that is unless it's something that we definitely can't work out, then I don't believe in it. I
What
believe in fighting for that marriage until death do us part.
what is something you think that you definitely can't work out that you would have to call it a quits for in a divorce, leading towards divorce?
Like if it comes to the point to where we're losing ourselves in that marriage and like it's like getting to the point to where either one of us are being abusive emotionally or anything like that, then I definitely believe in it.
All right. And what is your occupation?
I am a call center rep.
All right. And this is my last question. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is Italian food, pizza, spaghetti, all of that. I love
Anything
that.
Italian.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, Lady CS, do you have two questions that you would like to ask Mr. JG?
I do. How do you feel about women with children?
I definitely am okay with it. I definitely would be right there to be that role model in that child's life. Whatever my spouse needs me to do to step up and help out, I'll do.
Okay. And you said you're 30. What has been your longest relationship?
My longest relationship would have to be about, I believe it was about 4 years.
All right. And Mr. JG, do you have two questions you would like to ask Miss Lady CS?
Yes, I do. First question is, do you like to cook?
I love to cook.
Okay. Follow-up question to that, what is your favorite food to cook?
Um, I have a variety of food to cook. I know a lot of people like I make this grilled chicken with spinach, Parmesan, garlic sauce. Italian, I'll probably make you some homemade lasagna, or some
Okay.
else.
All right. I like
All
how
right.
you said you.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
You all are both just wonderful. You're doing wonderful things.
Mm-hmm. And
both
it
nice.
sounds like both of you all are into church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Definitely.
celibate. Celibate. That's key
Mm.
too. Both are
That
celibate.
is key. Celibacy is key.
Yes.
I don't know. I think I hear fireworks, but hey, I don't know. But we'll leave
I
that
love
up
that.
to the chances. Mr. JG, I believe this is you have one more date, and then you can tell me your top two choices that you would like to pick. and move to stage 2 with. And then Miss Lady CS, we will definitely be in contact of your further choices in the next date.
Mhm.
Other than that, this was lovely. It's always lovely getting to know the both of you. Miss Lady CS, as I said before, you are a phenomenal woman and you are
Yeah.
definitely uncommon.
Definitely.
And
Yeah.
Mr. JG, you just do so many amazing things for God's kingdom and enrich God's people. And we appreciate you. God loves you. And I mean, just keep doing your thing in the church and in the community. And God will prosper both of you. I pray that the both of you are able to receive everything more exceedingly and abundantly above all that you both could ask for or think, because you both are phenomenal people. So until
Amen.
next time, this was fun as always. If you guys have any extra questions, any other questions that you want to ask pertaining to the two of you, you can shoot Mr. JG. You can let Qualana know if you have any additional questions for Miss Lady CS, and she will forward those questions to Miss Lady CS. And Miss Lady CS, if you have any additional questions for Mr. JG, you can forward me those questions, and I will make sure he gets those.
Okay.
But of course, you all now can exchange some pleasantries if you like.
It was nice talking to you, Gigi. I love what you're doing. We have a lot in common, and hope to see you in the next round.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's very sweet.
Yeah. Well,
Gigi said,
I definitely appreciate this conversation, and you definitely gave me a lot to think about. And you are
"Aw,
definitely doing wonderful things as well. And who knows, you might see me next round.
aw, that's so sweet."
All right, I love it. Until next time, guys, you have a good night, okay?
Yes, I just think Lady
Okay.
CS is so
So,
wonderful. See you
do I need
later.
to stay on,
Yes,
or
please.
Yes,
I
do I
was
yes,
just
need?
yes.
going to say that.
Okay,
If you can stay
gotcha.
on and Miss Lady CS, we will be in contact. I appreciate you, okay?
So have
Thank
a
you, Lady CS.
Thank you.
thank
Have a good
you.
evening.
Have a good night. All right, and Mr. JG, yours is scheduled for 7:30. I will see if she is available now. We have Mrs. Lady RG.
There was
Yeah, we learned
definitely
something
some
new about you.
fireworks.
Oh, look at that. But
Would you
you
say?
know, we learned something. He said there's definitely fireworks.
Oh yes, I thought I heard it. I didn't know, but I thought I heard it.
Yeah,
Aw.
definitely.
Okay, good, good. I love it.